And ground says 2-1 on Foxtrot short of Alpha.
This is 2-1. Do you have a stand in mind?
I would take whatever you got.
Roger, you'll hit with stand 12.
Yeah, stand 12 works.
Roger, tracking by Foxtrot, Julia 2 Kilo, 2 Kilo, and then stand 12.
Juliet 2 Kilo, stand 12 was 2-1.
Geotech.
Radio check? Yeah, you like 4 out of 5. I barely heard you.
American 4805, radio check.
American 4805, 555.
American 4805, requesting IFR clearance to Tokyo with information Bravo.
American 4005, I have already copy.
Go ahead.
American 4805, you're Pluto Tokyo, but filed clear departure runway 25 left. Departures for tower, wire rate 1, engine climb 010, then 030, and the squawk for today is going to be 8690.
You say that squawk one more time.
8690.
Okay, American 4805 cleared Tokyo as filed. Departure runway 25 left. Departure with tower. Initial flight level 010. Expect flight level 030. Squawking 8690.
And American 4805, Rebecca X, position target with air left on kilo.
American 405, I didn't hear what you said there.
American 4805, feedback correct, push and start approved at your own discretion, tail left on the kilo.
Start approved, tail left on the kilo. American 4805. Widest I've seen Rockford.
Ever since the first update.
American 4805, ready for taxi to runway 25 left.
American 4805, taxi by Kilo Alpha, holding by Alpha 5.
American 4805, taxi runway 25 left via Kilo Alpha Alpha 5.
Austin Dale stations, Rockford ground will be back in about 2 minutes. And American 4805, once you're on taxiway Alpha, contact tower 108.1.
Roger that, good day. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Rockford Tower, American 4805, ready for takeoff, runway 25 left for departure, current holding point Alpha 5.
American 4805, Rockford Tower, good evening. Line up runway 25 left and cleared for takeoff after departure, maintaining runway heading. Winds are 235 degrees, 1 knots.
American 405, line up and clear for takeoff. Maintain runway heading after departure. Thank you. Winds calm.
American 4805, contact Rockford Center on 124.85. Bye bye.
Contact center, American 405, bye bye.
Tower ground is back online.
Copy that. All stations, towers, offline. If there are any stations.
Rockford Tower, Papa Echo 8401. Just got cleared for the ILS 25 Center. Requesting landing.
Papa Echo 8401. You're clear to land runway 25 center. Wind is currently 05 knots. The heading for the wind is 235.
Roger that, cleared for landing 25 Center. Papa Echo 8401.
Four cleared to Tokyo. Radar vectors then is filed. Departure to be with tower on 127.4. Cleared straight up to 3000, squawking 6621.
And squawk is 6631 for us. Sorry.
631.
If I remember correct, comment if ready for push, and the person who keeps talking, please shut up.
Southwest 334, ready for push and start at stand.
3385, you click push.
Fernando!
Oh, shut the fuck up. Right, I'm
Jeez.
just going to mute that guy. And yeah, you click push onto Lima 1 nose to the no, please.
Lufthansa 408 Holden at Delta 2, question taxi to runway. Request taxi to gate 1.
Lufthansa 408, repeat parking for me.
Requesting 17 for the gate.
408, so firm, taxi Tango and straight into gate 17 for you.
Tango to 17, Lufthansa 408.
For Southwest 3384, did you say left or right? Sorry about that.
Nose to the north, that would be tail right.
Thank you very much. Tail right, Southwest 3384. Southwest 3384 ready for taxi on Lima 1.
Southwest 3284, standby.
Departure's 1-1, by the way, if you
Is
can
it?
figure out.
Yeah. Look, see. Where are you getting that info from?
The current ATIS.
The current ATIS I'm reading, departure,
Oh.
tree.
It just changed.
It just
Just-
changed. Wow.
Tower to ground.
Hey, phone, go ahead.
Tower to ground. Be advised, new ATIS Echo, tree and 29 for arrival, tree for departure.
If we've got Echo for you.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. And Southwest 3284, taxi, runway tree via Lima 1 right on Delta for, do you want Delta 2 or Echo?
Well, we can take that. We're going to need Echo.
Say again?
We'll take Echo.
Go, jolly good. And that's, yep, right into Delta, Tango, and Echo for tree.
All right, Lima 1 Delta Tango, Vulture Echo, runway 33, Southwest 33.
By the way, if that person's still screaming, and if they're actually screaming things that are important, then someone let me know because I have them muted.
They are randomly, just someone in the background is randomly talking every once
Yeah,
in
they're
a
just
while.
randomly charged still. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've just got them muted. But if they are an aircraft that needs something, then somebody please let me know.
Alright, Lufthansa 408 at gate 17, are we good for shutdown?
Say again?
Lufthansa 408 ready for shutdown 17.
You don't have to request shutdown, sir. But if you're shutting down, then have a jolly good day.
Alright, clear for shutdown 17, you have a good one. Lufthansa 408.
Sorry, I don't know if that's an American thing, but I'm going by
Nah,
CEA. No,
Yeah, that's fine, yeah. I was
It's
the same back, I was just trying to get my engine up for a second.
yeah, I mean, I was just saying I'm shutting down, sound enough, bye-bye. That's all I say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, y'all have Merry Christmas if y'all celebrate it. But
yes, we do, believe it or not.
Alright, that's good, man. That's good.
Ciao, ciao.
Alright, y'all have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, background, Swiss 43 requesting IFR clearance to Rockford as filed.
Okay, he's actually requesting something this time. He wants IFR.
Oh, is he? Okay. The station cost. See, where is the jolly fellow?
Yeah, it's Swiss.
Is it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, Swiss 43 Hotel, go ahead. Do I still have him muted? No, don't. Swiss 43 Hotel, go ahead.
Now he
You
wants
lying to me?
No, I swear to God, he was like Swiss requesting IFR to Rockford.
Swiss 43 Hotel, now's the time to shine.
No way he's fucking doing this.
Damn, he's making you up to be an idiot.
Nah, Swiss, you a bitch, bro. We know that. He's really doing this.
He really is.
You can ask anyone else who's actually paying attention. He said something, and it was IFR.
I can confirm.
Yep, there
Alright,
you go.
you didn't say it like strangely though, but okay. Southwest 3384, you can contact tower now 127.4. Have a great flight, ciao.
127.4.
All stations standby.
Please 43 ready to copy.
Hello, mic check. Hello, mic check.
God's offline for now. You should stand by. Okay.
Station, sorry about that. I have returned.
Hello, ground to mic check.
I read you 5x5, how many?
My ground.
The copy.
Swiss, second.
Ready to copy. Ready to
Ready.
copy Swiss 3.
Ready to copy what?
My IFR clearance.
But you'd have to request an IFR clearance before.
Yes, I requested 3 times my
Yes,
IFR.
I know, and I was gone. And I didn't reply. Therefore, I didn't know. But I will get the IFR for you and just stand by 1 moment for me.
Ground question. When you going offline?
No, sir.
Oof.
But if you would love to join the queue, then I shall disappear at some point, probably within the next hour. But if you're ready to roll them dice, then you can take over once I'm gone.
Alright. I'll just go and queue then.
And Swiss 4 Tree Hotel, ready copy F. Swiss 4-3 Hotel, ready Belize.
Again?
Yeah, he's punking me now. Swiss 4-3 Hotel, are you ready copy Alpha?
Ready to copy IFR Swiss 43.
Swiss 4-3 Hotel, you could have direct Rockford as far. Expect only tree departure. Departure is going to be with Tower 127.4, cruise 4000 approved. Expect radar vectors after departure. Squawk in 221. Yeah.
Correct to rock for as file. Expected departure runway 33, departure wind tower claim level 040 squawk 3210.
Yeah. Yep, read back at Swiss 4-3 Hotel. Call me when you're ready for push.
Ready to push Swiss 43.
4-3 Hotel, clear push on Tango nose to the southeast.
Ready to push tail right Swiss 43.
Suppose you could say it like that.
Señora?
The fuck?
She said lady in Spanish.
I'm aware, but it was extremely loud.
Yeah. I know that FedEx was not coming in for a landing.
Swiss 43, requesting taxi runway 33.
And Swiss 4-3 Hotel. Taxi Tango left echo, hold echo for tree.
Taxi Tango Echo runway 33.
I'm sorry, but will the Chanex on stand 25 please tell me why their call sign is just Jet 2?
Some interesting banter down
The
here.
airline is Jet 2 Holiday.
The airline is Jet 2, but I've never heard an American just called American. Or British Airways call sign just be British Airways.
How many Jet 2 Holiday planes are you going to see all day?
Not many, but the point still stands that good practice is good.
Anyways,
I'm very interested in that
I'm not calling
FedEx
you
that
Jet
came
2.
by a minute ago.
Fine,
Looked like he just like
I'm just saying.
flew really fast over the
ready
runway.
for IFR clearance.
He's up there. He's got his gear down still. Looks like.
Swiss 43 requesting frequency change per tower.
Swiss 43,
very
contact tower now
interesting.
127.4. I've got flight, ciao.
Goodbye.
And Channel 725, repeat call sign.
No, I'll just go with Chenix in 1994. It's fine.
The recent Perth update has the
Channel 994,
taxiway going
you ready,
down
copy?
to just before the 1,000-foot markers now,
Ready, copy.
instead of taking the entire runway like it used to. So that's interesting.
Oh, Euclid Alpha direct Rockford via Red Vector. Expect runway 33 departure. Departure is going to be with tower today.
The
127.4.
end of 2.9
Information
remains the
echo
same.
is current QNH 10.
I believe the
10
road right there next to it is
squawk
new
in
though.
612.
It's like we got this Swiss about to take off now.
What was that initial and what was that squawk?
Oh, sorry, I completely skipped the altitude because my brain's stupid. Squawk in 6121 and 5000 approved.
Alright, expect runway 33 for departure.
Oh, setting the flaps.
Frequency of takeoff will be
Looks
tower.
like he's rolling.
Initial is 010, final 050, and squawking is 6121.
Chunks 1994, read back correct. Call me push.
Ready for push, Chenix 1994.
Chunks 1994, you clear push onto Lima 3 North QNH
Climb
1010.
out. They got that FedEx DC-10 in the background. That's really cool.
And holy bank ankle, Swiss. How you angle for the moon.
Yeah, non-frequency.
Does that... He said
Hey,
bank
Grant,
angle
question,
for
where
the
should I fly?
moon. Does that kid know what a bank angle
You should
is?
fly. Well, what do you feel like doing? Cargo
It was a
or
little bit
airline?
stronger bank angle on the turn,
It's
but
whatever.
that's what a bank angle is.
Then you should definitely fly a 777 in a Speedbird livery. Sorry, British Airways.
No aircraft on final right now. I think the only one we're kind of looking out for is this FedEx right now.
For text instructions through runway.
He a few minutes ago, I think he flew over the runway at a high rate of speed. I don't know if that was the goal or if he was I don't know what exactly he was doing.
Delta Tango, hold echo for retreat.
Delta the Tango, hold sure at
You can see that Swiss in the background climbing.
oh yeah, Chinese one.
Say again, 1994.
I forgot to
Looks like he's leveling out now, Sam.
Calls when I was doing readback for the tech.
Keeping an eye on this FedEx, he looks like he's gonna fly on the other side of that island over there and come back in. It kind of died down here. There was a good bit of aircraft when we got here, and then everyone's just kind of left. I think it hit like the end of its rush for now. Everyone in America is starting to get out of school, so that should help. The local time for me is about to be 5 p.m., which means people here have been out of school, and the West Coast is starting to get out, so should hopefully start seeing some more activity just in general on the server. Now, if there's anyone watching that is not familiar with ATC24 or just PTFS in general, the liveries on the planes, you can see this one right here is a Jet 3. That's not a real airline, but
Grant, what should I
it's
fly
different. It's different for the copyright issues.
Let's have a look.
So you'll see the liveries look similar.
Yeah.
And that
Cyprus
FedEx
is online,
says Teteral, which I think is interesting.
I think not.
But
Yeah,
it's just to avoid copyright. This is a game on Roblox. ATC24 does require a 5-day waiting period.
Played, and I don't know which one is Cyprus.
It does require a 5-day waiting period
online, so you should fly that.
to join the server.
Yeah.
And then after that, after the 5 days, you can apply. The questions for the application are mostly basic aviation knowledge, so it's actually really easy if you know what you're doing.
Sorry, I thought you were transmitting. You missed turn that, son.
Looks like we've got this FedEx. He's coming in. He's about to be on a final.
No one's in any.
So we'll be looking out for him here in just a second. Got this Jet 2 right here.
That's stupid.
And you know what? I'll actually pull up flight plans. I'll tell you where they're going.
See, I guess the guy didn't sign off. Well, I guess you're flying to Tokyo then.
Well, it's a short flight, but alright.
Well,
his flight plan was for Rockford.
1994, contact tower now 127.4. Have a great flight.
Believe. Yeah, I think it's the only Jet 2 that's filed recently. It's supposed to go into Rockford, but I'm not sure. FedEx looks like it touched down short. About right on the threshold. He is flying down the runway. Looks like he's going to stop in time. Not exactly sure where he's out of, but we should hear from him very soon. We are currently listening to the ground frequency here at Perth. Looks like it is a FedEx 5898. He's out of Rockford. So he's going to take the right there. He's going to the cargo apron, which is the opposite side of where we're at.
It's been a hot minute since I've been a VFR.
The cargo apron's over there. He's probably going to stick with tower, so we might not hear from him until he's crossed over this other runway. Looks like up here we've got a Delta is going to be inbound very soon. And you can kind of see the nav lights of aircraft going to and from Tokyo. Can actually just barely see the airport, actually. Looks like that is a Southwest. I'm not sure if it's on the ground or if it's taxiing. It's moving fast, so, but it being Southwest, there's no telling. But that's interesting. You see the lights on the island, too. It's very cool. Jet VR, thanks for the sub. Much, much appreciated. So you can get the channel a little bit more attention. This Jet 2 rotating out.
Bro, there's like a 365-page document study about radio communication in the UK. I'm just trying to find some shit, and it's the most important shit to find.
This channel is just now starting off, so the channel is just starting off. So we probably don't have many subscribers, to be honest with you, but any subscription you can make to the channel is much appreciated. There is a donation link in the description, which obviously is not required. I'm not doing this for money. That's just anything I get from that's going to go straight back to this to add, just add anything I can to make this stream more smooth or inclusive or whatever. It might go toward like a giveaway or something like that just in the future. Nothing's planned yet, but that is an option.
Radio check.
Station 5x5, how many?
Looks like this aircraft calling in. I actually don't know where they're at, but they're a 777 going to Tokyo. Might be this British Airways right here, but I'm not sure considering they're a British Airways plane with a American registration.
Taxi Mike and left first on your left for stand 4.
Copy. Stand 4.
Is it Mike? Sorry, it's Charlie. I was reading a fucking letter off your call sign. Shit.
You're good.
I'm getting used to this ass fucking radar thing. And November 13 Kilo Charlie. Thank you for Echo. I'll stand by for clearance.
Wait, I'm wondering if I should just do Perth Tower.
Second.
I disregarded that.
Yeah, that FedEx pulling in there now. I think it's really cool to see the old liveries from some of the like retro looking aircraft. I actually almost prefer them over what they have now, especially FedEx.
Ready, copy.
I know American, Delta, United, at least here in the U.S. I think they're hitting their centennials. I know Delta did. I think American is, so they're getting pushing those out. American has some retro liveries that are really cool to check out.
Brain.
FedEx 58908. Shutdown complete. Good day.
Ciao. I completely lost my brain.
Get a peek into the tower.
Disregard all of that. Being a melon.
You can see our ground and tower controllers. I believe the center controller.
I'm like trying to read.
Yes, there's a center controller. I guess they are not in the game.
Wait, isn't Perth the
which
new
that is not
busiest airport
required.
now?
Apparently.
It's not required for center controllers to be in the game now, so that's interesting.
Okay, let's try that again. November Kilo Charlie, cleared R5, direct Tokyo, filed express 933 for departure. Departure going to be tower today, 127.4, cruise 8000 approved. QNH 1010, squawk in 1011.
What's initial?
We don't really need that. It's a British thing. We don't actually give initial climbs because that's up to centre discretion.
Alrighty then. Clear check of GPS direct. Expect departure runway 22, departure from the tower 127.4. Straight to 080, squawking 1011. Articulate the Charlie.
Interesting clearance there.
Read back correct. November Kilo Charlie, call me when ready for push.
Articulate Charlie.
A hot topic of discussion in ATC24 is actually the use of the phrase GPS direct. I'm not sure exactly if it originated here or somewhere else. Looks like we got this Delta on the ground now. But it's a hot topic of discussion just because it's not technically realistic. You can fly direct to an airport. You don't have to use a waypoint or a SID or a star or anything like that. But it's just GPS direct because that's usually how direct works anyway. So some people don't like it. So it's just some hot talk about it. Just figured I'd offer my 2 cents. I did not know they were using 3.3 for arrival. I had no clue this United was coming in actually. Last I heard 3.3 was just for departures, so you got the nice hill right behind it.
Having a clue.
So very interesting approach for 3.3. Looks like we'll be hearing from that United here in just a second, and the Delta right behind it as well.
It's November Kilo Charlie, ready taxi.
November Kilo Charlie, taxi Tango, left Echo for 33.
Back to that Tango, Echo, and then Echo for 33.
Yeah, it is this 777 with an American registration. That's interesting. Another thing I heard earlier was departure with tower. That's technically incorrect as well, but It's a Lego game. What more can I say?
United 405 are going to be CRJ 700.
United 4805, taxi Alpha left Delta 1 onto Lima 1, Sunday choice.
Can you repeat those taxiways, please?
Taxi Alpha left Delta 1 onto Lima 1, stand your choice.
So I wonder if he's not going to go over to the, I think it's a GA apron. But it's arguably, I feel like it's better for the small CRJs and stuff. Looks like we'll be waiting on this aircraft who's pushing back for some reason.
Requesting taxi instructions.
Delta 4210.
Looks like 3 aircraft on the ground. No one at the cargo apron. Nobody's on final, so.
4210, then taxi Tango straight into 14 for you.
Taxi into Tango straight into gate 14.
And November Kilo Charlie, contact tower now.
So 14.
Damn, I take
I believe that's one of these gates. So.
Just everybody, give me a second. Or someone steals this from me and ruins my life.
Sounds like we'll be switching over to the tower frequency here in just a minute.
Guy in queue for ground. Fuck.
I'm that guy.
Oh, you're that guy. Fuck. You're gonna take ground if I take tower. You little sneaky peep.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. How about a gentleman's deal and you don't, and then I go off in half an hour?
I don't know.
How about yes?
Alright, little kids just
gotta be up at
bantering.
7 o'clock tomorrow, and it's currently
Delta is parked. The jet bridge going inside of the plane just a little bit, but it's a Lego game. So what could we expect?
Just transfer to tower now 127.4.
Okay, so going over to the tower sounds like.
Does this mean I could take?
Is it what?
If I'm not taking ground.
Yeah, you put yourself in the queue for tower.
No, if I'm not taking Perth ground, then I think someone else is gonna take it.
I doubt it. It's kind of like settled down. Barely anybody on at the minute. I mean, if they do, I'm gonna be really pissed off. But then if I'd rather be ground than tower, like I mean, because like when there's ground on and your tower, there's like fucking nothing to do. I'll tell you what, if someone takes it, then I'll leave tower and you can take tower. Does that sound good?
I'll just stay in queue for ground, like ground better anyways.
Alright, cool. Okay, November Kilo Charlie, line up immediate departure, everyone tree the winds. Right, the winds 200 degree out, the winds are calm, never mind. Good.
Ready to pick up runway 33 November Kilo Charlie.
Alright, some discussion about who's taking what, I guess. There's not a lot of people on the ground, so there's no point in the ground, I guess. Our ground controller is now on the tower, so looks like it's just him up there. He was orange a few minutes ago, now he's pink. That's interesting. I don't know how you do that. Here goes this British Airways with the American registration. Rotating out. And straight vertical. Alright. Very interesting departure. Must be very light.
Contact sent now 135.25. Have a good day, ciao.
135.25. You're gonna say Merry Christmas.
Interesting. Huh. That's kind of funny. You're Turkish at the gate now, looks like. Looks like we just have a flight plan filed for it as a 787 going to Larnaca. It looks like we should be getting in a Iberia A350 pretty soon. They filed their flight plan about 5 minutes ago now. There's nobody on final for either runway right this second, but do you see some nav lights in the distance? Looks like an American. Wonder if they're coming this way.
Requesting IFR clearance to Larnaca, information echo on board.
Last station call sign.
Turkish 549 or 7.
I don't know, it's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, Turkish
They're heading this way, but they could also
5497,
just
thank
be
you for
flying
echo.
over.
I love you, IFR, just a minute, stand by.
It's like a Emirates A380 just filed out of Tokyo to come here, so that'll be interesting. Love seeing the bigger aircraft come through.
And Turkish 5497, advise ready, copy IFR.
Turkish 5497, ready, copy IFR.
5497, you cleared IFR direct Larnaca, expect tree for departure, and it's going to be sent at discretion, cruise 4000 approved, departure on this frequency, Q91010, squawk in 612.
Squawk code
612. Turkish 54. No.
Cleared IFR clearance to Larnaca. Expect runway 33 for departure. Flight level 040, initial climb 020. Squawk 612. QNH 1011.
Good day, Perth Tower, New Zealand 90592, currently on final of runway 29er.
New Zealand
Hmm?
9592.
Oh, New Zealand.
Coming in. 29.
On final. He's got no gear yet. That's interesting. I didn't see a flight plan for them. But that, you know, that doesn't mean anything. Drop in the gear. Not exactly sure where they're out of, but
I'll fix it. Stand by.
Problem?
it's looking a little low on that, but I mean, it could just be my perspective. He's probably not.
New Zealand 9592. Left one able.
Understood, left one able, New Zealand 90592.
Now there is a center online now, so we won't hear anything up until a final, like we did with this New Zealand plane. So we probably won't know if that American's coming over here or not until then. I'm not seeing any nav lights. It is decently cloudy, looks like, but it's not too much. Looks pretty nice. The sun's setting. Sunset's pretty quick here in PTFS, so
Now holding short on Alpha 2 off of runway 29er.
so you can see a aircraft going to Tokyo. I think that's the British Airways that took off a few minutes ago. Right now you can see the windmills over at Tokyo. So that's cool. And obviously from this distance not everything's going to load in, but looks like you can see the lighthouse and the top of the one of the towers over there. So obviously we can't see most of it, and it being Roblox, it's not all going to load in, but
Ready for push and start. K15 on Tango.
Turkish 5497 confirmed. Squawk 6121.
you know, looks like on final here that American's coming in. And there's another set of nav lights I thought I saw out there. May have just been that that light up on the mountain there. But New Zealand flying in behind this Turkish.
Traffic, New Zealand passes from right to left. You can push onto Tango nose facing south.
Once traffic's gone, clear for push and start. Tango. Face. No, tail south.
That is nose south facing.
Oh, sorry.
Trust you got. You said it the first time.
Looks like we got a British Airways A380 coming into here now too. It's interesting. Got this Turkish pushing back. And that American should be calling in to the tower any second now. Or any minute now, rather, I guess. There he is.
American 39er. Advise me when established runway 29.
Looks like someone's on the ground frequency now. Figured someone was going to take it eventually, but we weren't sure. Peek into the tower. Not seeing anyone else up there, but that doesn't mean anything yet. Watch this American land.
American 390 could land 1829. Winds, surface winds.
Winds acknowledged. American 390.
Turkish 5497, right for taxi on Tango.
5497, taxi Tango, left echo, hold echo for treat.
Taxi Tango Echo, hold echo for treat.
Nice and smooth landing from the American. Looks like he's gonna turn off right there, Alpha 1 possibly.
American 39, will confirm vacate left when able, advise on location.
Looks like we have a United TriStar over here on the ramp. That's interesting. You don't see those very often in ATC24.
Okay, apparently ground's online now. It would have been nice if someone told me about that. Not any use on having to dig at the ground controller. Honestly.
American 39 contacting ground 121.7 CL.
Alright then, I didn't give you that handoff, but have a great day then. And apparently he's a dick too. I love aircraft handing themselves off. And not only did he not advise me that he'd vacated, he didn't even ask for that. I mean, come on. Turkish 5497, you could take off runway 33, winds calm.
Go take a runway 33, winds calm.
And just letting anyone watching know, we are estimating off now the next maybe 20 minutes, maybe 30. So we'll think we'll be off at the end of or at the beginning of the next hour. So hopefully we get to see some of these A380s come in. And then we'll be off. It's like a decent climb out from the Turkish. Turkish had a lag spike there.
Turkish 5497, contact center now, 135.25. Have a good day, ciao.
Sorry, 135.25, good day.
The American taxiing in here. TriStar is probably getting their clearance now. Actually, I'm curious how the TriStar worked. Not sure if they even had an APU on the aircraft, so can't say can't say much about it. Got the sun right in our eyes here. It's like we got a Qantas flying in.
5886 on final.
Qantas 5886, clear land runway 29, winds calm.
Clear to land on runway 29, runway in Qantas 5886.
Stations, be advised. Never mind, don't be advised. Oh, no, be advised. The Perth tower going offline, ciao.
Alright, well, the tower's just offline. So I guess we will switch to the center frequency. Got a nice landing from the Qantas here. Now they really went for a short landing there. They're gonna have to cross probably right here at the end of 3-3. So as long as no one's going out there, that shouldn't be a problem. They're contacting ground for some reason. They're not supposed to do that. But we'll go take a peek in on the ground frequency.
Qantas 5886 requesting taxi instructions to gate 11 if possible.
Yep, Qantas 5886. You can taxi to stand 11 via Alpha 3 Echo. Once at Echo, contact tower. Oh, sorry, tower is offline. Contact center 135.25 to cross runway 33.
Taxi via
Interesting, having aircraft taxi, then call center to cross a runway.
Cross runway. What runway is that? 33.
And anyone watching, I think we are estimating off now in about 10 minutes. Looking to get off for the night, maybe go eat some dinner. Or I might just leave it on and I'll be back. The story time in the chat, leaving Perth soon. Are you currently at Perth? Because if so, I'll keep an eye out for you. Not sure of all the traffic around here. It doesn't look like there's anyone on final for 2-9. Looks like it's just this Qantas crossing 3-3 for the moment.
Qantas 5886 requesting to taxi to or continue to taxi to gate 11.
Qantas 5886 Perth ground. You can taxi to gate 11 via.
Looks like there is a tower now,
Echo,
actually,
right on
again.
Tango, left on Delta, left on Lima 1.
Taxi to gate 11 via.
Looking out for
Echo,
these
Tango,
A380s. It should be
Delta,
coming in here pretty soon.
and then left on Lima 1.
I don't see their nav lights or anything in the distance. Doesn't mean they're not coming, but
Continue.
Or like 1532, what'd you say?
Bullet 1532, clear pushback.
We're like 1532, push is approved, tail to the right on Lima 1 and call for taxi.
Roger that, call for taxi.
It's the heads up ground, tower's online.
Alright, thank you. And we're like 1532, don't expect much, this is my first time.
Probably better than me doing it.
still no aircraft on final. I think the only aircraft that we really got doing anything on the ground here at Perth is this Qantas Link. Landed just a few minutes ago.
Switch drivers.
Looks like we've got potentially a military plane over on the other side of there. We can't see it. We can barely see through the terminal right here. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like it's getting pushed back right now. Looks like a C-130.
Black 1532, ready for taxi.
Peek into the tower, I guess. Doesn't look like there's anyone up there, but that doesn't mean anything.
Perth ground, if you can, continue on Delta, left on Lima 2.
There's a nice overview shot of the runways.
Qantas 50, 886, continue on Delta, take a left on Lima 2.
Copy that. Qantas 586, turn left onto Lima 2.
Black 1532,
Yeah, scenery around the airport, surrounding it at least, is nice. You got some of mountains off on the I think it's the east side of the airport. Some windmills, some small buildings here and there. And on the other side of the airport, the northwest side, you got a whole bunch of looks like factories and such. And I think it's interesting right here along the edge of the other side. I believe it's 1-1 and 1-5. You have these jet blast deflectors going across. So like if an aircraft's departing this runway right here, their jet blast gets deflected upward instead of going back and hitting like cars or the building or people or whatever that might be over there. Now there is no such physics in PTFS, but that just helps add to some of the realism that PTFS can have, and that it at least looks like it has a purpose. So good enough. And pulled up the flight plan actually for this C-130. Looks like it is going to Tokyo. So we'll see them not too far out. Here's one of our inbound A380s, looks like, an Emirates. That's really cool to see. He's overflying the field, looks like. That's very cool. Hopefully we'll see him over here on final very soon. I think we're expecting 2 more A380s, but not sure just yet. During the daytime, you can't really see Tokyo as well.
We're like 1532, contact Perth Tower 127.4. Have a great flight.
127.4. Have a great. Thank you.
Got that C-130s calling the tower. I know it says we're currently listening to the tower frequency. We're actually on the ground frequency. We had some bunch of handoffs a little bit ago. That Emirates A380. It's like he's coming down. And now that it's nighttime, we should be able to see some nav lights a lot easier. Of course, you can also see some stars very faintly through the clouds, though they're not very obvious. Shot of the city that's behind the airport. They've the newest update for Perth, it greatly expanded the airport. The tower used to be right here, the side of the runway, but now they've got it behind the terminal. And I think we'll actually go ahead and switch over to the tower frequencies so we can hear those A380s flying in.
Planespotting.
Oh, he's trying to talk to me. Hang on, I'll go and mute my mic. Yeah, we are. We're live on YouTube right now.
Yeah, nice, sweet.
Yeah. We're gonna be going off soon, but we're keeping an eye out for potentially a few inbound A380s.
Yeah, nice.
Got a truck down there. Very interesting. I don't know what they were doing. They weren't on the road, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily. And we go. All right. Looks like he went to talk to the ground controller for something. We're gonna stay on the tower frequency just so we can listen to people. That's that C-130 that departed a little bit ago, just a few minutes ago. I can barely see him now. So like A380 up there. Looks like he's about to turn for final, possibly. Got a another aircraft here. Looks like a Qantas plane. Looks like he's actually going to be here before the A380. He's a lot lower, looks closer. So that A380 is going to have to delay just a little bit. Possibly. Yeah, it looks like that's what they're doing. Looks like they're going to turn around.
Siberia 98118, runway 29 full establish.
9818 radio contact established. Good A. Cleared land runway 29 winds 5 knots at 48 degrees.
Clear to land 29er, Iberia 90818, thank you.
I think we might wait for this A380 to come in, and then we're gonna be off for at least now. We might come back a little bit later tonight if things pick up. Through the clouds right here, you can see Air New Zealand. It's like they're very faint patch of clouds, so you can actually see them quite well. Got a Qatari just pushed back from the gate here. And we'll go ahead and watch this Qantas land. The A380's peeking around the mountain now. Looks like he's making his turn for final. This is Iberia. I completely guessed the livery wrong. Holy. I actually couldn't see it very well, so don't fault me too much for that. Very nice landing.
9818, great landing. Welcome to Earth International. Please vacate left when able.
Left when able, Iberia 90818.
If there's any issues with anything on the stream, basically.
To tower, line up on runway 29.
Yeah, if there's any issues with the stream, please let me know. We'll get it fixed. There might be some audio kind of issues, just because we have the Discord audio turned down so that you can hear me a little bit better, but if it's too quiet, we can always fix it.
Cross runway 33, hold short after Delta, 11 Delta, 2 contact ground on 121.7.
Emirates 7042.
Cross retreat and contact ground after Delta 2, Iberia 90818.
A few interruptions down here on the ramp, sounds like. Interesting descent here from this Emirates A380.
Sorry, what's your call sign? Sorry, 5886, are you in this frequency?
Affirmative.
Sorry, 5886, you clear to line up and wait runway 33.
Clear to line up and wait. Runway 33.
We just had a Speedbird A380 file out of here. We'll look for them here in just a second.
Bro, why did 9818? Why is he sitting on the runway, bro? You're meant to go fully past the line. 8 people who do this.
Emirates 7042.
Nice landing from the Emirates.
Thank you, Emirates. You don't need to contact me for that when you're landing.
Interesting call from the Emirates.
Any other towers either.
And he's stopping on the runway, which is very interesting.
Jesus Christ, I was hoping you'd take up more runway, but apparently not.
And get this Iberia parking with the British Airways A380 right beside it now. Looks like there's not anyone else at the gates right now.
Emirates 482, contacting ground and good day.
This way, if he doesn't put his tail all the way, I'm gonna crash out.
I know what I'm gonna do. Chill out. Alright, God.
Some banter on the frequency, sounds like.
And
tower. Tower, break. Air New Zealand 4806, Mayday.
Advise our right landing gear is not coming down on our computers. If we can do a low pass over of the airport intercepting runway 29er, and can you confirm that our landing gear is not down?
All right, sounds like it looks like we got a landing gear issue here. Emergencies are allowed here on ATC24. They are not very common though, so the fact that I think there's only like 2 a day max. So the fact that we're seeing one actually is very interesting. They're not very common. So love that we're able to see this before we get off.
If anything, 200 would be great, so that we're not going over real slow.
Looks like this Emirates is creeping up on this Iberia. It's gonna like almost crash. Looks like if he doesn't slow down.
0806, we're maintaining our current altitude right now. That approach. If you can get binoculars looking out to us on the runway, that'd be great.
Yeah, very, very interesting following distance right there from that Emirates. I think this Qatari might have to wait.
Right landing gear is not down.
Received. We're going to continue our climb. We're going to go back into the approach. And if we can contact center again, center.
You just put your gear up?
Affirm. We're not. Why would we keep them down?
Because it's a. What if now your other gears don't come down? You've never seen an emergency, have you? Anyway, contact center 135.25. Jesus Christ.
Received.
Qatari 5886.
Interesting
about the weight.
banter down here.
See where this New Zealand's gonna go.
Wonder if we'll get to see that New Zealand land. It's gonna be very interesting having a main gear failure. A nose gear you can.
And if you do get caught, why is he flying? Why are they sending him over the departure runway? Oh my days, I give up. I literally can't believe the people in this damn tower right now.
Sounds like the tower's not very happy with the other controller here.
Qatari 5886.
Can peek at some of them here in the tower. I'm not sure which is which.
Take off runway 33 winter
but it's interesting.
588.
Watch this Qatari take off now. And we'll wait for this emergency aircraft to come in, and then we'll be off for the night, possibly. We're getting off for now. If things pick back up, we might come back later at Tokyo, possibly. So keep an eye out for that. We got the British Airways A380 pushing back. And looks like he went the tail the wrong way, so.
What is going on at this airport? Does no one know how to fly? Damn.
Very interesting approach to that pushback. Shoddy Gobbler, when are you getting off? On the screen it says estimated off in 1 hour. We have an emergency Air New Zealand coming in with a main gear failure. I think we're going to wait for them, and then we're going to get off. So possibly about 5 minutes. We might get on again later tonight. Maybe to control. We're not exactly sure just yet.
4806, right-handed turn. ILS from a 29er. We'll advise establish.
Yeah, so we're thinking about 5 minutes. I'll go ahead and update that.
And Air New Zealand 4806 established.
Air New Zealand 4806 for land runway 29.
Wonder if we're not going to have any ground response to this with emergency vehicles, just considering how rare these are. The ground station is down right there, but I don't think anyone's coming. So Looks like we do have a little bit of ground crew action down here.
Can you advise us of the winds today?
Winds are calm.
Good day, Porto. This is
Looks like we got a little bit of company of the Air New Zealand down there at the gate.
Question, line up on runway 22.
Speedbird, good A. Make sure you listen to hear if anyone's talking before you start talking, but whatever. I stand by as we have a emergency aircraft landing at this current time.
Alright, so is that Air New Zealand? I'm not exactly sure the aircraft type. Looks like we have a right main gear failure. So this is going to be very interesting.
About 5 seconds while your VC connects. You can never talk straight away.
Alright, looks like we've got the nose on the ground. Unsure of that right gear, or the right wing status.
Scraping runway. Looks like we're gonna be stopping.
Alright, sounds like they've got the right engine on the ground now. This stopped on the runway. Actually, a very unfortunate place to stop, considering now it is blocking both runways.
If you wanna delete your aircraft and then come back over, don't.
Unfortunately, no ground response, so they just had to delete on the runway. So, which I'm surprised because it looks like we've got a little bit of ground action down here. 2 catering trucks and a pushback tug. Looks like. Look up. You flying over? I see someone off in the distance here. So that departing Qatari took off from here a few minutes ago. If you're somewhere else, don't quite see you. Got that British Airways A380 climbing out now.
Contact 135.2.
Damn, the A330's been doing some extremely tight circles. That's super realistic. Holy. Literally a jet circle.
Oh, looks like we've got a aircraft coming in here now. It's like a Korean Air. Looks awfully close to that mountain off the right side, but...
So what's your YouTube channel?
Oh, Tower's talking to me. Whoops.
Search you up.
We're live on ATC24 live cam right now. We're about to get off here in just a few minutes, though. It's just me and the tower and the frequency, so I guess he's talking to me a little bit. We don't normally talk in the VC, but if it's just someone else.
First tower, good day. Now we're Kilo Charlie with you. Final approach runway 29er.
I'm not gonna try not to interrupt any where the aircraft are coming in. Another American registration. Another American registration for a non-American operator.
What's the account name? Is it just your username?
My personal channel is, but the account we're streaming on right now, it's literally just called ATC24 Live Cam.
Yep, I gotcha.
The name of the stream is Live Planespotting on ATC24, if that helps you out. We try not to like advertise it too much. Like, obviously we want people to watch, but we don't want to interrupt the comms. Yeah, it looks like a nice landing from the American-owned Korean Air. This is very interesting.
Roger, left 181, no Kilo Charlie.
Like we got Air New Zealand pushing back here on the ground. Very nice.
Also, just a quick question.
This Iberia's right here, pushing too.
Those tight turns you were doing, those were not.
Good Air Perth Tower, Baron 1057 on final runway 29.
Can see the A380 out there in the distance. Looks like he's going off to Tokyo. Can just faintly see part of the island from here. You can see some of the windmills and stuff. He's still runway heading, so I'm not sure if he's actually going to make the turn left to Tokyo, but we'll see.
November 13 contact ground 121.7 CL.
1121.7. You have a nice day, Merry Christmas. I'll be right back.
Looks like we have a military A3 Sentry, or sorry, correction, E3 Sentry coming in. This is very interesting. You don't see these too often. There's not a whole lot of military operations in ATC24, so
we would be able to, I assure you.
it's a more rare find for ATC24.
Can't believe this airport, bro. Line up, just take off runway 335, runway heading wind 2 knots at 23 degrees.
Very interesting. Tower's issuing a clearance when an aircraft's on short final, so he might actually have that Air New Zealand hold.
I mean, to be honest, in this game, physics, anything's possible.
Yeah, okay, I understand that, but realistically, if you were doing it realistically, it wouldn't matter, but whatever.
A little rough landing, but it's not bad. I'm surprised that Air New Zealand got off in time. Looks like they rotated a little bit late. They're on their climb out now.
059, good day, welcome to Perth International. Vacate left when able. Contact ground on.
So we got that American-owned Korean Airs taxiing out now. The
ground 127 or whatever frequency that is.
All right. That looks like that E3 is probably going to end up going the same way. Get this Iberia getting their clearance now. They're going to line up and wait. We're not seeing anyone else on final for either runway. So we're going to watch this Iberia take off, and then we're off. We actually have been saying that we're going to get off for a while, and we haven't, but so you know, staying on for the more interesting aircraft. So that's the goal, at least, is to provide you with the best content possible, and if that means staying on a little bit longer than planned, then so be it. Today we've had a few A380s. We just had an E3 Sentry owned by the U.S. land. We had an aircraft failure, main gear failure earlier, so that was very interesting. So it's been a really nice stream so far, up until now at least. There's been a little bit of banter on the VC, but it's ATC24. What can you expect?
Did he send the A330 to the small? You know what? I'm absolutely going to kill ground at this point. And Andrea 9818 contact center 135.25 there.
5.25, Papa.
Alright, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it here. We'll look at the aircraft on the ground real quick. We got a Swiss over here all by itself. Looks like we got that American-owned Korean Air down the ramp, parked all by itself as well. And then we got this E3 waiting to taxi. Qantas A380 looks like that There's Air New Zealand back there. So we're gonna go ahead and get off for now. Like I've been saying, we might be on in a little bit. Just keep an eye out. Subscribe to this channel if you would like to receive any updates about future streams. These two aircraft look like they're about to collide. But yeah, we'll see about getting on a little bit later. Maybe at Rockford or Tokyo. Just depends. Just depends on what's going on. Look at cargo. Looks like we got a shuttle carrier. The Antonov 225 just spawned in. Unfortunately, we won't be here to watch that one take off, but it is still cool to see. So yeah, we'll see about getting on in a little bit. For now, thank you for watching the ATC24 live cam. We appreciate anyone who has watched. Like I said, subscribe if you want to get notifications or updates about future streams. And we'll try to see about making this a regular thing in the future. Any support is appreciated. There is a donation link in the description. Is absolutely not required. Anything received in that, it's not an actual link. It's, just if you want to donate, like I said, not required. But anything that goes to that will be put right back into this channel, whether it's in upgrading hardware, software, giveaways, that kind of thing. We are hoping to have some giveaways pretty soon for ATC24 or PTFS related things, like maybe a Game Pass giveaway of a sort or something like that. But we'll see in the future what comes of that. For now, this is just a regular stream channel. Nothing great, but hey, we're just getting started. So y'all have a good night, and we will see you later.